What up, what up, what up, everybody? Welcome to today's live and the recording of this live. Gonna be live with Santos Bonnacci today, Mr. Astrotheology. First time in about 90 days that we've been live together. Hey, Brother Santos, I see you. Go ahead and click request to join, Santos. Or I can add you myself. Hey.
Yo.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Yourself?
Doing great. You're out underneath Sol Invictus right now.
Sorry?
You're underneath the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Awesome. You got that, the notes that I sent you about today's live, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to today's live. Let me fix this screen a little bit, or my phone holder a little bit. Here with Santos. Gonna have a few other people join us later. Very excited, though, for today's live. Living Legends. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Santos, we'll just get right into it, brother. Want to talk about a few different subjects. Ooh, dang. Maybe on having multiple people on, you can't pull a picture up. I wanted to pull up a picture of Sri Rama's chart and have you explain it. Dang. What I could do is I could just pull it up on my laptop and then hold the phone and kind of have you explain it.
Well, I've got it up on my computer.
You got it up on your computer? Okay, cool. Well, if you just want to turn your phone around and have it facing your computer, you can do that too, brother. Nice, enjoying a watermelon. Sweet.
Huh? Whose was that bedroom? Was that mine?
No idea. I don't know. I don't know whose bedroom that was.
It's funny. A bed appeared. Just is that mine? Oh yeah. Well, how did that get up? Oh, the camera. Gotcha. Jeez. Not really made. It's not really made well. But anyway, at least it's not messy.
Oh, you were messing around with us just now, or you weren't messing around with us just now. You were being literal. Okay, that's funny.
Yeah. Like
You didn't know you turned the camera around. Okay.
Well, I knew I turned it around, but it went straight to my bedroom. I'm outside, so this is my setting.
Nice. Yeah, let everyone see where you live, brother.
So,
your beautiful backyard.
Huh?
Nothing. Just saying, show everyone your patio. You have a beautiful view from your patio.
Oh, yeah. Well, people have seen this forever, so since I've been here. But, yeah, so my bedroom's there. That's the kitchen and living room.
That's how it's divided up. Cool. I've always seen you walk out of that door, not your bedroom door. That's cool, though, that there's a door to your patio from both.
Yeah, so that's where I have my computer. That's where I normally
usually, yeah.
Yeah, but in the mornings, because I do naked sun worship, I open up my bedroom doors, and this is still in the shade by 11 o'clock. So pretty soon, normally I'll be lying there naked or something with the yoga mat on top of that black mat, and that towel on top of the yoga mat, and that towel as a headrest. But
need the perineum sunning. Perineum sunning.
So
Sri Rama
try to.
chart? Please tell us, brother. What's the concept? How did you create it? What made you create it? When, etc.
Okay, well, first of all, I didn't create it. It's been created, but I noticed when I made it 10 years ago, there was no tropical ones. There it is.
Okay,
there.
that's what I meant. My bad. That's what I
So,
meant that you hid.
so I said I was frustrated. I thought, well, look, this is the chart of God. I've already read this book here where it has the same setting.
Right.
Thema Mundi,
Right.
as you can see, Aries, the universe has Aries on the MC.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Because Aries is the head in the middle of the heaven. Yeah. And Cancer is the rising because that's your chest. You see, the woman's boobs. That's the rising sign. Mm-hmm. It makes men rise and shine. It makes babies, whether they're girls or boys, it makes them want their mama's boobs.
Now, question, Santos. That's brilliant as well. Brilliant as well. You know, talking about Cancer rising, this is very much so a feeling universe. And you know, the mantra for Cancer is I feel. If you could touch on that.
Hang on, I noticed my everything's dirty.
We're cleaning it all up in Virgo this month. It's all good.
Is that cleaner? Yeah, you can see it better now. Oh,
It's beautiful, bro.
Oh,
you can also just turn the lens around, so you could use your back lens if you want to, brother. You can click the little circle that has two arrows going opposite ways of one another, and that'll turn on your back lens. But up to you, whichever you prefer. Yeah, okay. Do it like that.
Yeah.
And then it'll turn your back lens on.
Yeah.
Hit it again. It's all good. The two arrows go. There you go, right there. Cool. Go ahead.
Okay, so what in here in this book of this is my favorite astrological book, Mathesios. These 8 books, okay, and it's called Mathesios. So this book alone proves that tropical astrology is science. It just proves it. It's incredible, the staggering. Look at all the how much I've marked it.
And this is Firmicus.
Huh?
Firmicus maternus, correct?
Okay, let's do it again. Firmicus maternus. Yes. Okay, 8 books. Some of them are mutilated and missing. It's not all. It's not. You won't find it all in here because there are parts that just don't exist. You know. But anyway, I've done presentations on this book. But before he explains the theme of the world, you'll notice in the east that all the planets are in their exaltation. Jupiter in Cancer, Saturn in Libra, Mars in Capricorn, Venus in Pisces. The only planet that simply cannot be exalted is Mercury, because it can never be more than 28 degrees away from the sun. Because you see, these planets follow the sun. They have epicycles around the sun.
Yeah.
And these outer...
That's where yours differs than the... Sorry, continue.
No. This theme of the world,
right.
The way the world is made, as per God, the Lamb of God,
right,
is different in that in the tropical, we prefer the exaltations. All those planets... the domiciles, all of those planets, see, they've both got the moon in Cancer, of course.
Have to.
They've both got the, here they've got the sun exalted in Aries, but in the world chart, it's in Leo. Okay? So that's the only 2 differences, okay? Now, except for, you see, Mercury is in his. These are all in their perfect signs.
Domiciles.
Here, God is missing one planet, Mercury. But here we save Mercury by having it in Virgo. So you've got starting with the Moon, and that's how it should go, because from Cancer to Capricorn, that's how it goes,
Yep.
right? So, or if you're waning down to Capricorn, but if you want to climb up, you can pretty much, I think you can do the same thing. Let's see if we can do this here. Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Venus, Mercury, Moon, and Sun. Okay, well, look, it will be better this way. Let's wax.
Sure.
Let's place Saturn here, domiciled, Jupiter domiciled, Mars domiciled, Venus domiciled, Mercury domiciled, Moon domiciled, Sun domiciled. It's all domiciles. Yeah. So this is the perfect system of the world, how the stars relate to their signs, or the ecliptic, I should say, because the signs have fuck all to do with it. That's why sidereal astrology is basically useless. The only benefit you can get from sidereal astrology is that they've saved a lot of techniques that have been forgotten, which I still know in both systems. I've been teaching them, and therefore I've discovered that there's probably 1 billion more times wisdom in tropical than there is in sidereal that we'll ever have. Sidereal is just a crock of shit. Don't follow precession. Don't even bother with it. If you're doing any sidereal astrology, just learn what they teach. Do not fucking follow it. You will go to hell in a handbag. It is Satan's and the Jesuits' system to get us off God's correct cross, the tropical cross. It never fails. Tropical astrology will never, ever, ever fail you. It's never failed me. When I look at someone and pick their characteristics based on astrology, it's not hard to do. Let's see, where did I put my little bookie? Okay, so you can see clearly.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing because there's sun, there's shade, there's sun, there's shade. I can't see the.
It's okay, bro. You can lean it up against the screen and sit if you like, or up to you.
No, because I just want to show you quickly.
Okay.
You know, can sidereal astrology do this? I think I might.
He's showing us faces, guys. He's showing us faces of different signs.
Okay. Look at those Aries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the Ram.
See a single Pisces there.
No, there's no fucking Pisces here. You want to see the Pisces face? Let's go straight to Pisces. This is for all the stupid fucking sidereal motherfuckers that fucking ejaculate over their stupidity and try to rubbish tropical astrology. Oh my God, man!
Fish. There's so many fish right there. Wow.
There's no Aries, sweethearts. That's fucking Pisces. All right, yep. Know it or be. Dump fucking sidereal astrology and fucking whore.
You see it in the eyes too. The difference, like their eyes are on opposite sides of one another.
Exactly. Venus, Taurus. That's the Taurians. Nice big necks, beautiful eyes, Venusian eyes. Arian. These Arians have a very chiseled face. They have the most chiseled face. They are iron. These are copper. You can see the copper. Clearly see the difference.
Definitely.
These are coppery people. Skinny, contorted face, rough skin. Eye going one way, eye going another way. You know, they really sort of, their eyes are all over the place. Bob Dylan especially. and their music. all. You know, I mean, the music have their music is about humanity. You know, and John Lennon was a Libran. You know, Bob Dylan spoke a lot about against war and that, and so did Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
You know, you'll find that Libra musicians are always about humanity. Arians are always mystical, and fire signs like Robert Plant. You know, he's a Leo, and he had his birthday 2 days ago. Of course, he's going to have a mystical band, right? But these guys, they're not mystical at all. You know, there's no mysticism in their music. You know, not even John Lennon. It's just beautiful music.
Yeah.
Whereas Led Zeppelin, the fire signs, and then the water signs like the Eagles, they're always talking about, you know, it's another tequila sunrise. You know, making love to your best friend's girl. You know,
Yeah.
everything about. They're all Scorpios. All the singers of the Eagles are Scorpios, so all their songs are sad, and then the Earth signs, you know, like Elvis Presley, Jimmy Page, they're always doing rock and roll, man. They're shaking their pelvis, you know. Michael
Show
Jackson.
us some Leos, bro. Show us some more fire signs.
Yeah, hang on. I think the listeners would appreciate what I was just about to say. Yeah, Michael Jackson, being a Virgo, shaking his pelvis. You see, they're more earthy. Their speech, you can see it in their signs. All right, we'll get to Leo. All right, this can.
Take your time. No worries. No rush.
I mean, I can give you if you get this book, which you can get on my site, and I don't make a cent from it. I've been doing that for 10 years for William Schreiber.
Nice.
More, and I've never received a cent. Only free books. So this book was free, right? Now, here it tells you all the features and how to tell the fucking signs.
Yeah.
In tropical, look at these felines. Tell me you can't see the cats, leopards, jaguars, cheetahs, lions. This is not Pisces. Okay?
Purely Leo right there.
Look at the Virgos.
The
eccentric fucking Virgos. Skinny nose, long twisted nose. Nose points in the other direction. It always points to the left, right, or the left. You know. Librans, perfectly round heads, perfect. My son was Libran. These are copper, Venus. These are very coppery. These people are very mercurial. Leo's all the sun. They love the sun. This is all water and swimming and emotional people. Okay? There's the perfect horizontal eyebrows, big smile from cheek to cheek, even though he was a mass murderer and murdered about 15 million Germans. The motherfucker Eisenhower. But you see that heart, beautiful vertical dimples. Look at the vertical dimples.
The camera's pointed away, brother. There we go.
Look at the vertical dimples of some of these pedophiles. Look at the vertical dimples.
Wow.
Smile from cheek to cheek. Broad almond eyes. He's got an Aries rising, John Lennon, so you can see a bit of ram in him. On the 15th degree, actually, which is the 18th degree, which is the degree of fortune. Look at that round head. I mean, you can see that these are fucking Librans. Look at the Scorpios. They've all got hawk bird beaks, and they're all sticking walk. You know, because they're always looking for something to poke their dicks into. Whereas these guys, they make the best supermodels, the Librans. See, Libra, best supermodels for correctness. These people are correct. They are judges. They are lawyers. Copper. Here comes the iron. Look at the eagle. Look at these people. Tell me that you can't see a bird beak in any of these people. Does that look like a hawk?
Oh yeah.
Does that look like a some sort of a fucking scavenger bird. That looks
Owen
like
Wilson. Oh my God! Look at his nose. Is just like
that's a pelican. That's a hawk. That's an
yeah.
eagle. That's some kind of a fucking a hawk. Gee, it's all iron. It's all the bird beak. Look at that bird beak, man. All right. Now let's have a look at the horses. Horses don't have beaks. They've got the big, broad teeth. I remember a stupid fuck woman that I've known for 12 years, which I've just dumped, which I will dump forever, who has followed my... Where's the camera? I want to put this on me.
Turn it around. The arrows facing one another. There you go.
I just blocked forever some stupid sidereal fuck calling herself Amber Astrology or something like that, because she's been studying my syncretism for 12 years and she doesn't get that tropical astrology is God's cross and sidereal is from Satan. This is to you, Amber. You're a stupid fuck. 12 years. You say you've watched my videos. You haven't watched any of them. Because if you would, you wouldn't be doing sidereal bullshit and telling lies. You're killing people if you're doing medical astrology. You're a murderer. People do not get your chart read by any astrologer. Sidereal astrologer, dumb fuck. Okay? And I've done this to Indians. I walked into an Indian restaurant one day and I pointed to the owner. I said, "You're Aryan." And he looked at me, "Aries," he said. And I said, "Yeah, you're Aries." And he said, "Well, that depends. I'm from India, you know. They say I'm Pisces." I said, "Nah, you're not Pisces. You're Aries. I can see it on your face. What's the birthday?" He said, "March 21. Yeah. I said, "Fuck you, you Hindu, you stupid Indian fucking sidereal bullshit." And then I turned to his wife and I couldn't pick her. There were 3 signs in her, one of them which was Libra. And when I said Libra, she said, "That's my sign." I said, "These are the 3 signs I see in you." She goes, "Libra." And then when I was busking in Sydney in 2008, this Indian guy taps me on the shoulder. I've got all my equipment. I'm rolling it to Martin Place, where the Matrix was filmed, rolling it to, where the fountain there is. And this Indian guy goes, "If you give me some money, I'll read your chart." And by then I was already a competent astrologer. And I looked at him, I thought, yeah, he's going to do sidereal. Fuck you. You're clueless. Anyway, he kept following me for a block because I was going slow, carrying my guitar, my amplifier, speakers, mixer, all my equipment. At the end of the block, I had to dismiss him because I knew. He said, Mister, you have a very, very busy mind." I said, "I know. It's not busy. You think it's busy. It's busy with thoughts from God. It's busy. You see it because I'm an Aries. And all Aries have that. They have a lot of mental activity. They're cerebral. They're nervous. Aries rules the nervous system. We run the nerves and the brain. We are up here.
Guys, look at that vein popping out of Santos's forehead right now. That dude is an Aries.
Yeah. Is that good or is it bad?
Oh, it's great, brother. It's great. I mean, it's just like clearly showing that, like, that's
Jeez, I don't like
Bram.
You shouldn't have those creases. That's a lack of silica.
Well, I'm not talking about the creases, brother. I'm talking about the vein, the blood.
Anyway,
the fire, the passion in you. It's very Aryan.
Here you go, stupid siderealists. Can you see the goat? This is for the stupid siderealists. I hope they're listening.
Goat. So many goats.
That's not That is not Sagittarius, the horse. That's the horse look. If you don't get this, you're fucking stupid. I pick people by the millions. Their sign accurately. That's the goat. That's the goat. Saturn. They got that head. They've got their eyes closer together than Aquarians have their eyes even closer. Look at that. Big heads, very small faces.
Yeah.
Whereas the Pisceans have the fish face where the eyes are on the side of the head. I've seen some Pisceans that are able to look. I think they've got about, I don't know, nearly 270 degrees of vision. Okay, that's enough of that. You can get that on my site, guys. I don't make a cent
Dance
out of
of
it. Bill's
the Zodiac, guys. That's the name of his book that he just now showed us. Dance of the Zodiac. Go to universaltruthschool.com. You'll be able to find Dance of the Zodiac there.
Where's oh, there I am. Okay, so I can't see what I'm doing. All right, there it is.
You're good,
All right,
bro.
so I met Bill when I was in Oregon. We hung out with Judith Hill, medical astrologer. She was sitting on one side of me, and Bill Schreiber, my two favorite astrologers, one proving through looking at an individual, you can say that guy, look, anyway, I can tell you stories, amazing stories of how many times I've guessed people's signs. It's incredible, incredible. Bill, on my right, that helped me on my path, and Judith, because she's got a book on how to tell people's signs as well. And Judith on my left, who gave me all the degrees of the sync rotor wheel that I have on my Universal Truth School.
Yeah, the sync rotor wheel is beautiful.
Yeah, I got that from Judith's book. And I told her that, and I gave her the credits at the bottom. When you buy the poster, you will see the credits with Judith Hill at the bottom there, okay? Because most of those degrees came from her books. So I've met these people. I've been in their presence. These people are blessings. So, and they're tropical astrologies. Okay, so here's the Thema Mundi. It says...
Yeah, could you explain to us the degrees and the importance in there, brother?
Well, here's the world. This is the theme of the world on page 71.
Thema Mundi.
There it is. Just let's read that.
Go ahead.
Pedicyrus and the Chepso, in this divine doctrine, Asclepius and Hanubius, to them, most powerful Mercury entrusted the secret. They set up the birth chart of the universe as follows. You remember Mercury, the messenger of God, Jesus Christ, the preacher, gave them this secret. Okay, he didn't talk about fucking sidereal bullshit. Okay. They set up the birth chart, the sun in the 15th degree of Leo. Bang.
Bam.
The moon. That's your degree, isn't it? What's your degree?
What day is that, brother?
That would be, if it's the 15th, that would be the 5th of August.
6th. Yeah.
Huh?
It's the 6th.
Yeah. So you, what degree is your sun on?
So my son was born just after sunset. It's on the 14th, but I was born on August 6th.
Okay. And August 6th is the day of the transfiguration of Jesus, where he turned into a spirit in front of 4 of his, the cross. Yeah, right. Okay. So you're born. You would have a lot of translucent light emanating from you. When you're fully activated, man, you're going to be like the sun. Okay. Born on the 6th of August. It's a very noble day. Very. Like March 24th is.
Yes, it is.
It's the eve of the new year. March 25th is the first day of the beginning of Easter. Okay? So
Continue.
the moon in the 15th degree of Cancer, Saturn in the 15th degree of Capricorn, Jupiter in the 15th degree of Sagittarius, Mars 15th of Scorpio, Venus 15th of Libra, Mercury 15th of Virgo, and the ascendant in the 15th degree of Cancer. Well, isn't that what we've got here?
Wow.
So why did Mercury go and tell the dumb siderealists about this? No, he told the Western tropical system. Yeah, he told the West. The Babylonians, the Chaldeans, the Egyptians, the Persians, the Assyrians, the Romans, the Greeks. They're all tropical because they're not stupid. The Indians became stupid through colonization, and the Jesuits who created the globe and the sidereal system, because the sidereal system depends on a globe. That's why they hide it with this bullshit. What's this bullshit? What's this square fucking thing? You know, this is a crock of shit.
Yeah, that square is like...
You can't even tell the degree. Where's the fucking degree? Where are the angles?
The degrees.
Here we've got everything. Tropical's got everything. Sidereal's got shit. It's useless. This is checkers. This is chess.
Bam! Ooh, Santos, you couldn't have said it better, brother. That is checkers. Sidereal astrology is checkers. Tropical is chess.
Sick of seeing articles by the siderealists saying, yes, but tropical astrology is off because the signs are no longer lined up with the ecliptic. Well, guess what, fucking stupid motherfuckers? The sun will always be at the equinox on the 21st of March, and that's where Aries starts. So your calendar is fucked up really bad, and all of your celebrations, you're celebrating them in the wrong freaking signs. In India, they celebrate Easter in Aries, not Pisces. Stupid idiots. And they've been doing it for 2,000 years, and they still haven't caught on.
So, brother, now we have so many videos out there, and this is I'm intentionally bringing this subject up so that you can bring clarification to everyone watching. There's a lot of videos out there where, you know, people have talked about the 13-month, 13-moon calendar and how that goes in alignment with the lunar mansions and sidereal astrology. You know, they get swayed thinking that, oh, okay, well, because the moon is so powerful and we're so lunar and there's this 13 months with 28 days perfection, you know, they think that it's superior to tropical astrology, and they don't understand. So could you explain, brother, you know, how and why tropical is superior when it comes to the physical body, number one, but number two, sidereal does have a place, and if you could just explain where that place is.
It's information, and it teaches you. They teach you the techniques of astrology, correctly. Only they've got the wrong fucking signs. That's all.
So the tests are proper, but the placements are improper.
Yeah, so it's like someone walking around on the Earth thinking that they're flying at 870,000 Mach, and it's not a stationary flat Earth. That's all I'm saying. Globetrottery is fucking useless, and sidereal astrology is useless because they're in the wrong freaking signs. This is how they get accuracy. Let me show you my sign. Let me show you my transit. My transits. Look at this, right? Today the moon's in Aries, so I'm just eating light fruit. Okay? Now, this is tropical. All right, let me do it in sidereal. All right, there's a sidereal button. Wait a minute.
Wow, so different.
Before I do that, I'm going to double click that. So I've got that up. Now we're going to go over to sidereal. Let's click sidereal, and this will show all the stupid siderealists. This will test them if they've got an ounce of intelligence. With transits, Look at the just look at the transits for now. So they're telling me I've got a Cancer rising, and that I've got Pisces in 8 degrees. The Sun in 8 degrees Pisces, and my Moon is in Aquarius. What a crock of fucking shit! How fucking stupid! But you notice that the planets are in the same houses. That's sidereal. Look at the inside planets. They're exactly the same as
Yeah.
this is sidereal, guys. Now let's go to tropical. Look, Mars is still there. It's still in that house. It's the same fucking thing, because you can't change where the sun is. You can't change its position on the ecliptic in either system. Look at now let's focus on the green transiting planets. The Moon is in my 9th house. Well, actually, what have they done here with their yeah, okay. Okay, so it doesn't matter about that. Ignore the houses. We're talking about signs.
Yeah.
Ignore the houses for right now. So you can see that where Mars is and my North Node in the 12th house, you can see that the relative distance between them is equal. And then you see that's their equal. This is my tropical sign. Let's just focus on that and those 3 planets they're transiting. Let's just focus on that, right?
Right.
Put that vision in your mind. Now let's go to sidereal, and it's exactly the fucking same.
Wow.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
That's why they have accuracy, because the transits, see, in sidereal, Mercury is retrograding in my 1st house. Don't go driving your car. Yesterday, I had a small car accident because Mercury was retrograding. Stupid me. I knew I was taking risks. But look, see, a tropical astrologer will say, oh, don't go driving and, watch your communications because Mercury is retrograding in your 1st house. Well, the same fucking astrologer drunk on alcohol in India and opium, they're going to tell you the same fucking thing. The sun's in your 1st house. Glory. Well, look at tropical. The sun's in my 1st house. Glory to me. But they've got the wrong fucking signs. They're deluded.
So they're going based off house correctness, sign incorrectness.
You've got to have the right sign. And I've just proven in 5 minutes with one book, not all the thousands of presentations that I've done for 15 freaking years. In 5 minutes, I've just shown you that sidereal astrology is disqualified. Okay? It is Satan's teaching, and that is what I will preach forever. And I hope people make short clips of this and send it to all the fucking Jesuit, stupid, globe-tard siderealists and tell them to go fuck themselves.
Santos, what would you say to those people who say that the ancients would sail using the stars, and that's why they were able to use sidereal astrology, because they would use the stars for sailing?
Yeah, because the Earth's stationary, and the ethereal dome with the stars embedded in them, turning clockwise 24 hours a day, every day, proves that we're not fucking flying at 870,000 Mach. Now that's 870,000 Mach, and people are going to say, "Oh, Santos, he's made that figure up." All right, let's see if I've made that figure up. I've studied the Ptolemy, the Jesuit Copernican Google Docs. If you guys want this document and you want to blow globetards and sidereal astrology to death, like I do, here, this book, this presentation I've been working on for years. And here are the 4 movements that you don't know about if you're a globetard and a siderealist. The first one is the rotation, according to Copernicus, your stupid model. The rotation of the axis of the Earth, what a fucking crock of shit, is Mach 1. That's our fastest jets. That's the US's fastest jets. maybe 2.6, maybe Mark 3. Have you heard of Mark 3? 4? Talk to me.
No.
Yeah, okay. So just if you go to Ecuador, watch out. Put lead boots on, because the spinning of the Earth, the angular momentum in Ecuador, they have to wear lead boots there. But in Alaska, no worries. Lots of gravity there, because the Earth's way slower in its spinning. But it spins faster at Ecuador, doesn't it? It spins at so if you're sitting, you're having a cup of coffee in Ecuador, and if you're sitting east of someone, you're not going to hear a word they're saying, because the Earth is rotating at Mach 1. That's twice the speed of sound. So you're saying, can you pass me the sugar, please, sweetheart? And she's sitting east of you, right? You're west, and she's going, I can't hear you, honey. I can't hear you, but I can hear her. Because at Ecuador, you can't talk to people facing east, because you're going faster than the fucking speed of sound. Then there's the orbit around the sun. That's the second movement, 666 mile an hour. Can you imagine that the Earth is a sod of dirt weighing trillions and gazillions of tons and tons, with an iron core that's spinning at a gazillion, who knows what, and the Earth is flying around the sun at 86 Mark 86. Jesus, good luck to humans if you can understand this speed. This speed is already beyond your imagination. You, peanut-brained globetard, or peanut-brained siderealist, you can't even understand this, let alone these next two that you don't even know about. Oh, yes, but you're a globetard. Yeah, it's a globe, and sidereal proves it. Precession and blah, blah, blah. Okay, fuckwits. The sun orbiting around the Milky Way galaxy, and then the Milky Way galaxy orbiting the center of the universe. This is all Copernican, Jesuit stuff. Okay? Whereas the Earth is stationary. That's how I can sit on this chair here.
Copernicans ruled by who?
Jesuits. It's a Copernican's Jesuit, Nick. Isaac.
No worries.
Didn't you know?
No, I know this, brother. I'm asking for the listeners. Anything I'm asking you for the listeners, not for me, brother.
Nick Copernic. That's Satan, okay?
Right.
That motherfucker son of a whore said that the sun is flying at 550,000 miles an hour. Prove it, stupid. That's Mark. This is already too much. 716. But then this Milky Way galaxy decides it's going to be flying around the center of the universe at 650 million mile an hour, which is Mach. That, can you believe it's 847,160 Mach? That's the total speed of all those four, from the rotation on its axis, its orbit around the sun orbiting the Milky Way galaxy, then the Milky Way galaxy orbiting the center of the universe. This is Copernicus. Oh, please, stupid globetards, know that your theory, the Copernican theory, has been demolished with scientific evidences. You do not have one experiment that you can show that the Earth moves. And Einstein admitted that 55 years ago on his deathbed. He said, I have come to believe, the lying motherfucking Jesuit, pretending to be a Jew, Jesuit coagitator, yeah, pedophile as well. He was a pedophile. We all know that he fucked 13-year-old girls. Look,
didn't he marry his cousin or his sister?
Yeah, cousin, his fucking pig, his goat, his donkey.
So weird, this individual.
Yeah, you don't think he didn't fuck pigs? You can see it on his face?
Yeah,
What's this
I'm
all
just
about?
gonna say, goofy looking face. It's like he's a goofy guy.
Einstein.
Yeah.
Why is he doing that? The fucking idiot. That's cunnilingus. He's telling you he's into
Mm.
sodomy.
Mm.
His boyfriend's bums.
Mm.
Rimmer.
Mm.
Sorry about the X-rated interview, guys. But what was I saying?
Nothing. Look, we're just helping people understand the differences between tropical and sidereal astrology, guys. Santos gets passionate when he starts talking about these differences, guys, because as an astrologer, a lot of people approach him with opposition arguments, and we live in an age where many people have been misled on what true astrology is. Many people have been misled on what the true zodiac is, what houses is, and how to determine all the above. And so, Santos has dedicated, many, many years, basically the last 15 years of his life to studying and sharing these truths that he's found within tropical astrology and the ecliptic and so forth. And it's been really beautiful that we've been all able to benefit from this. Yeah, man. I see you're about to take your pills. What you taking there, brother?
Bang and
Bang.
bang. You have to take. I take 10 of these vitamin C, but you have to have it. It must have the active ingredients of. Can you read that?
I can't. There's comments in the way. I can't see your page really. The comments are in the way.
Okay, it has to have rose hip.
Oh yeah, rose
and
hips and natural cheddar. I can see it now. Cool.
okay, take a screenshot. So I'm about to have some of that.
Nice. How many aminos do you have a day, brother?
I'll switch it up. 10 to 15.
Nice. Yeah, so let's talk about this coming month. Just moved into Virgo. You had the chart pulled up earlier. We're looking at the different parts of the body that each sign represents. Go ahead.
So this is fenbenzidol, guys. I've been taking it over the full moon. I'm going to take that as well with this. So I take that much a day of fenbenzidol when there's a full moon, and then I revert to human ivermectin.
Human
I
ivermectin.
take about 20 drops of these a day when I'm not taking fenbenzidol. So let me just get a vortex there. There it is. There's the hyperbola. There's astrology in liquid. Everything is hydrogen, and that is all astrological. There's only one field, unified field science, and it's the one that I teach. I'm the only one that teaches it. Okay, there's only one unified field science. It's the sine wave. It's the sine wave. How do I get rid of so I can see myself? I can't. I've
No,
never been able.
we can see you, brother. It is a little blurry, though. I must be honest. If you wipe the front camera lens, that may help a little bit. It is a little blurry. That's better, actually. That's much better. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, hang on. I'll just finish that.
Santos, everyone gets distracted by the Ophiuchus thing, man. What's Ophiuchus? Why isn't it a sign? Tell them quickly.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
Just got to get
go ahead.
smoothie out. It's. By the way, guys, I've been with Purium now for this is my Purium smoothie. I'm just gonna start drinking that. It's got fresh coconut water. I always have fresh coconut water. Always. There's blueberries. There's papaya. There's my scraps for the horses from my smoothies in the morning. Celery, one of the first things, beetroot and carrot juice. Here are cucumbers. And that goes in my cold press. I do cold press juices every morning. I have a lot of cacao every day. You must have cacao, guys, to keep your heart. Cacao, I blend these three. This is from my friend here, Roy, the alchemist. He makes this. It's dream cacao. So I have this. With this, I'm teaching you a big secret, guys. Please listen right now. Please, please. This is urgent. I'll get these two out of the way because I make a blend of three. So, but we don't need to see this. We need to see this first. You need this for your heart. If you want to have a good heart, and you can see my vegan veins, man. They're popping out. Okay. You want your blood flowing. Okay. You want to be strong. You put a pinch of cinnamon. A pinch of cinnamon, a teaspoon of coconut oil in it, some cayenne pepper, and then to sweeten it, agave. There's 5. Take a screenshot now. That's cinnamon. Okay? So what I do, beautiful. Spilled all the spoons. I just put a pinch of cinnamon in like that. This is for, I make 2 cups in my iron pot, right? So that's how much cinnamon I put in there. That's all you need. But you need a bit of cinnamon. There's a secret. There's a reason. You must have a pinch of cinnamon, and you must have a little bit of cayenne pepper to your tolerance. And you must, absolutely must have coconut oil in it. Organic virgin. Okay? And then this is the best cacao that you can get in the world here in Mexico. And this is the agave that I use. It's not the. I've never used this brand before, but my usual brand hasn't here, isn't in stock. Those 5 things will keep your heart very, very healthy. Okay, so where did I put my smoothie now?
Brilliant for the heart health. Need it. All that magnesium in the cacao helping our heart function.
All right, brother. So fucus. Again, this is all globe tartary. There's 12 signs. It's simple. 360 degrees does not divide in it's not divisible by 13. Okay? Simple. It's divisible by 12. Okay? So the people born on
maybe turn your camera around, bro, so we can see you.
I can't see what I'm doing. So
click the arrows that are pointed towards one another.
Everyone knows what I look like.
All good. All good. We're good now.
Can they see
me
now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. So they say that in the 17 or 18 degree, depending on which sources you get, the width of the zodiac belt is 18 degrees. Okay? 666. And there are only 12 constellations that occupy the full 18 degrees. But lo and behold, that one of the stars of Fucus happens to be in it. Oh, so now let's let him in. You know, let's let this deceiver. That's what a Fucus is: a healer and a deceiver. He's a serpent. He's the serpent handler. He's the one that has serpent's caput, a deacon of Libra, which is the tree of life, where the sun, where Virgo gets to decide. Eve, Libra's the tree of Virgo. Eve is right next to the tree, Libra, and she's got to choose what the serpent's telling her, because the serpent is a deacon of Libra. Ophiuchus starts in Scorpio, but is holding a serpent that's sticking its head in Virgo's face. And saying, Virgo, you need to eat from the tree of life, the autumnal equinox, because that's when Libra begins. And Ophiuchus is the deceiver, because he deceives the sun to accept that. He's always there, and the wolf is there as well.
Brother, sorry, continue. That was so good. That was so good, the way you just explained that. Ophiuchus
not
holding the serpent that misleads Virgo.
Eve. To eat from the tree. See, the autumnal equinox is at war with the vernal equinox, March 21st. See? But the 23rd of September, the autumnal equinox, when Libra begins, it actually is deceived by Ophiuchus, serpent's caput, the head of the serpent, is holding the serpent, and he's sticking it in Virgo's face, Eve, and he's promising her everlasting life, because if you because doesn't matter that the sun is going to fall starting at Libra. The fall begins, it falls down to Capricorn, then gets crucified on the 21st of December, then it climbs up again and gets all the way to my birthday, March 24th, and then Easter begins the next day. And then what happens is there's more light than there is day. But see, Eve ate that fruit because Virgo always goes down below the horizon and the winter comes, but she always comes back again. So he didn't deceive her. He said, you will have everlasting life, because it's talking about the ecliptic. Everything is first on the ecliptic and in the stars, and second, any other signs you choose.
Yeah.
The first science is the fucking ecliptic.
Yeah. It's that metaphor.
I'm not saying to new listeners. I'm saying it to the people that I've had to block in my life, that have been following syncretism for 12 fucking years, and they're siderealists and globetards as well. They have to be, because sidereal and the globe go together.
Yes, they do. Thank you, brother, for sharing it. And I know that, look, I know you're challenged on the topic often, and it's something that many people in the world are misled on. I love your shirt, by the way. Just noticed that. Please show us your shirt.
Oh yeah, I've been wearing this. I just got my luggage from Oregon 3 days ago.
Nice.
I'm wearing pants as well that.
Oh.
I don't know what you can see here.
Yeah, we can see.
Can you see the pants as well?
No, but you got to make it go down a little bit. There you go. Lower it a little bit.
Jeez, Instagram is hopeless, man.
There we go. Perfect. Now we can see. Perfect. Nice.
These pants,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks comfortable.
I've been wearing it for 3 days straight. Molly finally sent my luggage and stuff from Oregon. Crystals. I brought them from Australia.
Really? Brilliant. Oh, awesome.
I've made a shrine to the crystals. There's my fire ash. I use that often in baths. Save your organic wood fire ash, folks. That's Very, very, very alkalizing. Very good. So this is what I've been missing. There's some, yeah, anyway. And
Love it, bro. Thank you.
all these books, including the one I just showed you. Look.
Awesome.
Look.
Perfect timing for you to receive that book.
I brought these to the Americas and stored everything at my brother's house. The Emperor Julian, the greatest Roman emperor, orations to the sovereign son and to the mother of the gods. There you go. They killed him. This is Constantine's nephew, guys.
Oh, wow.
Doing what I'm doing, singing orations to the sovereign sun. You see, the sun is the ruler of the ecliptic, not the moon. Moon has 13 signs, of course. Jupiter has 12. Saturn has 30, 28, 27 or 28. Depends which system you go on. Just as the moon has 27 or 28 mansions. Tropical is 28. Sidereal, they say the moon has 27. Judith Hill gave me these books when I was in Oregon.
But is this realm ruled by the moon or by the sun, brother? Not for me, for the listeners.
Yeah, well, let me finish these books
Go
first.
ahead.
This is the most important books that you can buy, guys. Look how much I've marked this book. I mean, you know, I've done thousands. Look at this. These are my books. And I always mark them in colors. It's always colored. Look at this. You see? The Light of Egypt. Okay. Rest in peace, Jamie Lee. I stayed with him in California. He picked me up in San Francisco. I stayed on his ranch in Philo, NorCal. And this is the most biggest selling flat earth book in history. God, man, the Word made flesh. This is where I get all my cell salt stuff from. Dorotheus of Sidon. See, this guy goes back 2,000 years, man. Huh? See? The Devil's Pulpit. How many presentations on astrotheology? The Reverend Robert Taylor. Look at this, guys. Look at how I mark. No, this is not my original fucking one. What the fuck? Where's mine? What? This is like a Mandela effect. Mine's all freaking marked and worn out. Someone's done a switcheroonie on me here. That is fucking...
That's wild Mandela effect stuff.
I did not buy a new one. I bought my one from Australia, which was marked. Here's Bonnacci, a colleague of Dante Alighieri. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Bonnacci. Is that Bonnacci? Look at this. See the markings, man. Because why? Because I put that in my presentations.
Yeah.
You know, the Light of Egypt. Let's have a look at it. Volume 2, which goes with Volume 1. This is Volume 2. Let's have a look at this. See if I have read this one. Nah, no signs of having read this one. Nope. I need to read this one. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, I certainly didn't. I glanced through this one. Yeah. I'm giving Micah Sky a plug. I've got his Art of Science Living Foods here. I'm a raw foodist, by the way, guys. I am now a raw foodist. Micah Sky. Okay. Now this
How
is
do you support yourself on Raw Foodists as a Raw Foodist, Santos?
I only have smoothies. So that's where the blueberries went. Strawberries are in here. I've got strawberries, banana, papaya, mango in this one. This is really sweet. And I have, because I've got strawberries and blueberries, I used it's green, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't use the dark berry. I saved that for when I don't have berries.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah, I use the Power Shake for my berry smoothies as well. I'll mix the dark berry with other stuff.
Okay, my computer's gone flat, so I've got to go. I've got to start working inside.
Santos, we had a comment saying saying that Ophiuchus in the moon doesn't matter is like saying woman energy doesn't matter. We all came from women.
Whoever said that is not listening to me. They're listening to the person that they're watching on their computer screen while they're masturbating, watching that person. Because I never fucking said that, okay? I hate when people fucking misquote me, okay? Here, this is for you, stupid fuck. I didn't say the moon doesn't matter. I have never said the moon doesn't matter, you stupid fucking idiot. The sun
It's okay.
rules every fucking thing. The sun is first. The sun is the rule. Read the books I just fucking showed you, stupid idiots. Even Emperor Julian, who was a Neoplatonist, better than Plato, way better than Plato. Even he was fucking smart enough, and they killed him. Yeah, I didn't say anything about the moon, stupid fuck. And as for Ophiuchus, all I said is he's not in the zodiac. Okay, so don't misquote me. Otherwise, I get real fucking nasty. Okay?
Why would you get real nasty? Because you're an Aries sun sign, not a Pisces sun sign. That's why. Because if you were in sidereal astrology, you would be a Pisces sun sign. And I wouldn't see you necessarily as being combative or sticking up for yourself as you would if you are an Aries sun sign. The ram, yes.
Brother, this is why I'm going public tomorrow. You know, I've got the show with
You with Sean. Yeah, exciting.
Yeah. After that, no one gets to see my face, my ugly face. A lot of people will be relieved because of stupid fucks like this who don't listen, who misquote me. Oh, Santos says you can't have sex. Oh, Santos, blah, 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 blah. And you've got no idea who the fuck I am. And you're all fucking stupid idiots. So I'm going full steroid recluse. So I don't have to deal with any more bullshit. This is the last show. This is it. Enjoy it or vomit. I don't care because I'm going to close myself off from you stupid people and your Ophiuchus and your fucking sidereal bullshit. If you want to know all the truth about everything, the unified field and the only model that exists, study my fucking videos or be a dunce at the back of the class with your dunce hat on and tattoo dumb fuck on your forehead because you deserve it. Me, I'm sexy, intelligent, healthy, happy, and I'm going to keep it forever. I've done 25 years of public, image and all of that, dressing smart, playing for Louis Vuitton, the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra, who at the end of their year party, who do they get to play for them? Oh, the Santos band, the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra. Yeah. Opening for Leo Sayer at Crown Casino, making a lot of royalties from the bank that I use, NAB, National Bank Australia. They used my music once, and did I make a few $1,000 on that? So that's one of my clients. Louis Vuitton have traveled me all around the world, including the big gig for Louis Vuitton's 150th birthday in 2004 in the richest man in India's house in Bombay for Louis Vuitton. And thereafter, we were going to Sydney, we were going to wherever, New Zealand, to play for Louis Vuitton. So these are just some of the people that have hired me for my music. And just to give you an idea, you know, that I've toured the world with music and had big, big, like really big. And then I switched over to syncretism. And then I find that I'm throwing my pearls to fucking swine. And I've had enough.
Yeah.
That's why,
People who just don't listen.
because it's just this that makes me angry. It's just this. People misquoting because they're just so stupid. Their peanut brains is struggling to understand what Santos's expanded brain can fathom. You'll never fathom the things that I fucking know. I still haven't released. I haven't even scratched. I haven't started because I've never had the support, nor have I had the money, nor have I had the technical people available to make wonders on the earth with syncretism. The stuff I've got to release yet is the 99%. I've only released to you 1% of my knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not going to throw all those pearls to swine. And all the people that will get the gems, and they are learning, are on Patreon. I taught them 2 mantras. One for your thinking, for your mind, and one for your heart.
Yeah.
Only in the private will you be able to learn syncretism from now on.
Yeah, guys, go ahead and subscribe to Santos's Patreon. For those of you asking what his website is, it's universaltruthschool.com, universaltruthschool.com. All of his products, the books that he showed us earlier, the purium that he showed us earlier, the pills he takes, the smoothies that he drinks, all the superfoods he represents, everything that Santos represents, guys, it's all on his website. You know, and look, as someone who also teaches people, I don't like being asked the same question multiple times by someone who I told it to multiple times. That's called an ask hole. And, you know, we don't like dealing with ask holes in our life. And, you know, it's almost as if we feel as if you weren't listening the first time that we said it, you were just listening to reply. Often, a lot of people are only listening to reply, not listening to hear. And so, guys, you can understand, I'm sure, if you place yourself in Santos's shoes, some of the frustration that he may have about, you know, people not listening and assuming that, oh, well, he thinks that, oh, the moon doesn't matter just because he's, you know, so about the sun, or all of these things. Don't put words in people's mouths. Try to truly find out what the core message is, and you'll find a genius within the message of syncretism. Santos, you know this, brother. You're a little rough around the edges, you know? But it's all good. When you get past the rough around the edges, there is depths and depths and depths of wisdom that can be found in the oceans of your mind, brother, and I'm grateful for you sharing those things. I'm eternally grateful, and many people in the comments, by the way, brother, are eternally grateful as well, and saying how grateful they are for you and how appreciative they are of you, regardless of certain people misunderstanding your message.
Yeah, I know, and I've basically had enough of that as well. You come to a stage where you have enough of adulation and praise,
Yeah.
and attacks and slanders and backstabbings.
Yeah.
I don't want to play these games anymore. So I'm out of the public. I don't want to anymore. I'm done. If you want to see all the protocols that I do to keep really, really intelligent and healthy at 61, look for them. It's all there. You're not getting any more from me.
Yeah. Brother, if we could real quick go into the end of the conversation, you know, we're talking about Virgo, Virgo ruling the gut, you know, Virgo placements, people with a heavy Virgo placement, you know, Virgo sun, Virgo rising, Virgo moon, you know, these people, I'm sure that, what would you say about gut health playing it as a part of their life and their overall just productivity in life?
Okay, for a start, you go back 2 years ago when I nearly died, 2.5 years ago, at the end of 2021. So I made a decision to get myself healthy again. I got myself back complete health in 6 weeks. I went from 44 kilos, that's 97 pounds, to about 125, 27, and then fluctuating around there within 6 weeks on fruit. I didn't need any murdered bum. So, how long have I been on purium, Isaac?
Actually, it was October 19th that you made your first order, bro. October 19th. I was going back and looking at old messages today.
I've been living off this for 2 years. And there's gut health stuff that purium has to offer. But I just strongly recommend the ancient Chinese Zen cleanse, which also I'm an affiliate with, which is also on Universal Truth School. Guys, this is the last time I'm saying it. The only thing I think that is reliable for finding me, supporting me, is my website. Please listen now, because it's the last time I'm going to say it. universaltruthschool.com. And you'll see all the affiliates I'm with. I've done videos on them. You can see the videos. Do you want me to share or where people can find me, Isaac?
Please, go ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Okay. And look at this. I'm even giving people my Skype handle and my WhatsApp. Can you believe it? That's how much I still feel a sense of duty.
Service.
Yeah, service to people. I'm going to give you my Skype. Don't abuse this, please. Don't be assholes. But you are going to get, Isaac's going to post this, you're going to get my Skype handle and my WhatsApp. Okay? That's how
Don't be
much
assholes, guys. Santos requested himself. Don't be an asshole.
I care about the truth being available. I wish it wasn't me that had to make myself available. But unfortunately, it is. And just don't abuse it, because here it comes. I'll put it in your WhatsApp, Isaac.
Awesome. Sounds good. I'll post it for you, brother. You mentioned earlier, bro, the messenger of God, Hermes, Mercury. On the Thema Mundi, Mercury is in the 15th degree of Virgo. And we know that Mercury is the messenger. It's the mind. It's how we think and communicate. And, with Virgo ruling the gut specifically, ruling our gut health, how important would you say that it is for people to have a healthy mind and to be able to enunciate messages and deliver a message properly? How aligned would you say their gut health is with their ability to deliver a message and the importance of Virgo season this month? Of Virgo this month.
Yeah, I'll be doing some deparasiting. Yeah, of course, you know that you have to do that, don't you, every 6 months? You know that, don't you, as a human being and not a human beast?
Yes.
I had a woman the other day write to me who I blocked, and she said, Santos, you don't have any parasites. They simply don't exist. Stop talking about deworming and how important it is, and that you think you have parasites. And that was where I saw the block button. That's block in red. And I know that that's a human beast that is not worth interacting with me.
Can't cast your pearls before swine, brother. and you know, it's what it is. It's all good. Guys, for people asking how to deparasite, the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, which is available through Purium on Santos's website, comes with a protocol called Super Cleansar, right? Super Cleansar, and this is that video that Santos, you guys have all seen, where he took the parasite cleanse for 10 days, was off of it for 20 days, redid it again for another 10. The reason that you go off of it for 20 days is because the parasites that are being killed within those first 10 days, they want to survive. And so they want to leave their kind behind. And so they lay eggs. Well, 20 days later, when those eggs hatch, you take that Super Cleansar again, and you can kill the babies of those initial parasites. And so that's in the Super Cleansar, guys. That's part of the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. In addition to the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation is the Pesticide Cleanse. Biomedic removes Roundup, removes glyphosate toxicity, okay? For those of you who are not consuming all organic food, right? You're having processed vegan food, you're dealing with Roundup, you're dealing with Monsanto, you're dealing with Bayer in your food. Glyphosate. It kills all living bacteria. Okay, that's what glyphosate is designed to do. It is designed to kill all living bacteria. So for those of you vegans who are struggling with veganism and you're getting inflammation all the time and you're eating a lot of processed vegan foods, it's because glyphosate is all over your food along with a bunch of other chemicals, and glyphosate is killing your probiotics. It literally is designed to kill anything that is not a GMO, and it kills your probiotics. The biomedic and the super aminos are the two things when I first put Santos onto Purium that I knew he needed the most. I knew he was dealing with glyphosate toxicity at the time and was in a catabolic state, and I knew that he needed the pre-digested aminos to put muscle back onto his frame, because it's pre-digested aminos, guys. This will keep someone alive who is in dialysis in the hospital because their kidneys aren't working and they can't process protein. The aminos will put muscle on their body to keep them alive. That's what the Super Amino 23 is. And that comes in the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. So all that's available, guys, on Santos's website. Okay? Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, Super Cleansar, Biomedic, Super Aminos, the Power Shake that Santos showed us earlier, the Apothecary that he drinks nightly for naturally occurring melatonin to sleep better, and, you know, proper secretions while you're sleeping. And yeah, guys, you know, as this sun is transiting Virgo this month, you know, essentially all of our guts, the sun is transiting our gut right now, right? Because Virgo rules the gut. And so to have as much solar energy, life force as possible, right? What you want to do is have as much cleanliness there as possible. The clean virgin is pure. She's clean. She's pure. She's not a dirty virgin. There's no stains on her. You want your message to be clear. You want to think clearly. Have your gut be pure. Have your gut be clean and clear. You know, Santos is able to enunciate himself and articulate himself so well because his health is the way that it is. You know, he doesn't have a dad bod. You know, dude still got abs. Taking care of his colon, taking care of his gut. So all that energy and electricity is able to fire up from his gut up to his brain, and he can deliver us all beautiful syncretism. Santos, anything to add on what I just shared?
Yeah, man. Look, I was going to say, there is only one cooked food that I have. It's my treat. Only one.
Okay, it's all good.
But I have to have it.
Hey, you know what, man? You're doing so many other things. You're taking care of yourself. You know, having your body make some enzymes so that you can enjoy some food. So you know these flavors, and it's still not. If it's not hurting you, it's all good. You know, we should be detoxing so much, guys, to where we can go out and like experience some flavors that is outside of our habits every now and then because we are disciplined. You find freedom within your disciplines. If you're disciplined in 99% of your habits, that 1% is not going to kill you when you're, experiencing. For those of you who just commented saying you have a kidney disease, you have chronic kidney disease, yeah, you need those aminos. If your kidneys are struggling, guys, and you have troubles digesting protein, okay, renal failure, Super Amino 23, available from Santos's website, skips your kidneys, liver, lymphatic system, digestive system, and goes straight to your body, straight to your muscles in 23 minutes. It's called the Master Amino Pattern. You can look this up. It's absolutely incredible. There's no better dietary protein that's more digestible. The second most digestible protein out there in the world would be soy isolate at 60% digestibility. The second most digestibility after that would be grass-fed whey protein, but no one here is going to be having that. And you don't want that anyways. You don't need it. When we can get plant protein from super aminos and not take life. Man, some of y'all really just don't listen. The cleanse that I just mentioned, the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, is available on Santos's website. That has a parasite cleanse, pesticide cleanse, and the superfoods he just mentioned. Everything's on his site, guys. Click the link in his bio. Go to his go to his Instagram. Click the link in his bio. Everything's there. Can't beat this. It is a great pre-workout. So is 5 to 10 Super Amino 23s. You'll have a better pump than you've ever had in your life. Talk to us, brother.
Okay, so let's finish this because
Sure.
Moon starts first. This is beautiful. I'm going to teach you something so amazing here. You're going to get blown away. Look at this: Moon, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter. And let's do it the way we said we would do it. Let's put old Kronos over here in Aquarius. Then Jupiter right there. And Mars, we're going to have, I suppose I'll put it like this. Right there. We're up to Venus. Venus, we want up the upside down version of Mars, but Mars is always tilted, remember? So I should put Venus properly. Let's go like this. And Mercury is, well, he's got it like that. So let's do him like that, like Firmicus did. Okay, so look at this. So what we see is there's a special place here for the Sun, Leo, and the Moon, and that's it. That's all they get. And then either way you go, whether you go clockwise or counterclockwise, you will find them in the order in which the planets are always ordered. First is Mercury, next to the Sun, and always next to the Moon. So, and there's Gemini and Virgo, the signs of Mercury. Next in line is Venus, and here we have Libra, and here we have Taurus.
Venus.
And these are the domiciles of the planets. Then comes Mars, Aries and Scorpio. Then Jupiter's signs, Sagittarius and Pisces. And then stuck together, you've got Satan opposing the Moon and the winter of Aquarius opposing the summer of the Sun in July and August, the August 1. This is the August one. And this is the opposer, Satan, in the winter. You know, December, Christmas tree, January. Whoops, going the other way. Freezing your tits off till you get to my beautiful sign, Aries, and my equinox birthday, 24th. And you begin on the 25th to rise. And the 26th is my mother's birthday. And then you come to April 1st. And that is the first day of the year. And that's it. It's not January 1st. See, we could do, see, if you start with Capricorn the year, see, God's year starts here in Aries, the sacred year. The secular year begins on January 1st. So, and that's in Capricorn, right? So, January 1st is smack bang 10 degrees Capricorn. Now, this is in opposition, you see. But in astrology, you get what you call sextiles, and they're very sexy. And a sextile is when this sign aspects with a planet in this sign. It's 60 degrees. It's in astrology, if we look at my chart, that's sextile. Okay, that's a trine, that's an opposition, and that's a square. Okay, all right. So there's two red types, 90 degrees, 180 degrees. This is the best one, and this is the good thing that I have in my.
Oh yeah, that trine's going on, baby.
Yeah. So I've got rising Leo, my rising sign. The sun is in my head. The moon is in my feet. The sun is in my head. 24th of March, the true start of the year. April 1st is here. See, January 1st is here. 10 degrees Capricorn. It's the start of the secular year, but it's pinned to the solstice that happens when Sagittarius shoots Achilles in the heel on the 21st of December, St. Thomas Day. And then 10 days later is January 1st. So here, the 21st of March is the equinox. Pisces hands over, Lent hands over to Easter, the Easter sign, the Christmas sign. So I was born here, just right near the equinox. There's the equinox. There's my sun. 3 degrees. See, 2 minutes 54. 2 degrees 54 minutes. That's 3 degrees. That's 3 degrees Aries, in the terms of Jupiter. So, and then there, where the moon is today, April is the degree of April 1st, and they call these people April Fools, because they follow God's astrological calendar, and they are sacred because the Lamb of God is sacred, but the goat is the worldly possessions, politics, the king. Here is the priest. Here is the shepherd. You know, Jesus was the good shepherd. Here he is a scapegoat where he gets crucified on the 21st of December. So he's a goat, he's a lamb, he's a rock, he's a twin, he's a scarab, he's a lion of the tribe of Judah, he's the bread of the earth, he's the just one, he is the warring one that comes at Armageddon. He is the philosopher, and that's the high priest, basically. The goat we've already done. Here he is the teacher, the water bearer. Here he is the fisher of men, and then you've got the bread and the fish that the Lamb of God gives to the multitude. You see, that wheel is turning clockwise every day. Here is midday. Here is midnight. Here is the east, the ascendant, the sign that is rising when you're born. And here is the sign that is descending when you're born, Aquarius. So I have this, okay?
Beautiful. Thanks for sharing, brother.
Yeah, so, and what does Firmicus Maternus have to say about my chart? Let's have a look at that.
I love
Shall
your
we?
Jupiter Mercury conjunction. That's what you're so poetic. That Jupiter Mercury conjunction is just powerful.
With the which one?
Jupiter Mercury.
Yeah, well, more, yeah. That's true. It is.
You're
It's
very
this.
poetic, bro. That's Jupiter.
Yeah, but Bonnacci says that this makes for good astrologers when Mercury and Jupiter are together by a degree. This is always good, and Jupiter is the ruler of Pisces. So, and but what's better is this: that my cerebrum, Aries, is connected by trine. That's a 3-degree orb, 5 degrees Mars, the degree of the king.
Yeah.
This is a degree of the king. Okay?
The 5th degree. Yeah.
That's where I have all my heart action, and my rising sign is 18 degrees 18 minutes. That's 666 666. 18 degrees 18 minutes is my rising degree of Leo. Very close to yours. But this trine connects. This is what's called a reciprocation in astrology. See, Mars is the ruler of Aries, and the Sun is the ruler of Leo.
Yeah.
When you have a reciprocation, you have magic beyond beyond measure, especially when it's this special reciprocation, because the Sun loves Aries and Mars loves Leo.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they've switched signs. They've reciprocated by trine. Now, I could have had, say, well, let's say Sun here. Mars could have been right at the end of Leo. It wouldn't have been a trine. Now, that means that this heart of mine is connected to the mind, the top of my mind, the heavens of my mind, where the Sun is, by trine.
Yeah.
120 degrees along the ecliptic. So this is the special thing, and that Mars. This is my syncretism house. Lost wisdom, ancient wisdom, anything ancient that's hidden. And there's my North Node in Cancer. So my North Node is my duty. This is my call, syncretism, to be awakened, not to be a dumb bum. You know, have some intelligence. You are a God. This is me knowing always that I was God, the Lamb of God, and see. So I've got sun in my head, the Lamb of God. I've got my heart at the rising. So my that's heart shine, man. Okay, on a very powerful degree, a degree of death. 666. Not very fortunate, but this is Mars. And then I've got my moon in the Fisher of Men, and as a Jehovah's Witness, I always called myself, a Fisher of Men. I was very zealous.
Yeah.
I knocked on a lot of doors, like hundreds of thousands of doors in my time of witnessing as a Jehovah's Witness, trying to save people's asses. In fact, I've been doing that since I was 4, when I got baptized to a Jehovah's Witness. So for all these people who say, oh, now, you might be a bit selfish, Santos, the world still needs you. do. So that's what I say to the world. Go to whatever browser you use and Syncretism and Santos Bonnacci videos. And you'll find that you'll be there for about, I don't know, 100 years
Yeah.
minimum. And if you don't do 100 years of study, look, I've been reading esoteric occult books since I was a teenager.
Love it, brother. Thanks for sharing with all of us.
You've got no idea how much wisdom and how much your mind could be expanded unless you watch my videos.
Yeah.
Especially patience. Do yourself a favor. Watch my videos. Hate me or love me. Watch them every day, at least for an hour, every day. We got to get out of this fucking shithole that we're in. Half the people who are listening to us are broke. The other half are unhealthy. I've had enough.
Broken, unhealthy. Yep. These are problems that we're trying to help people fix.
You know,
with health and wealth, baby.
I don't like having to ask you, from time to time, hey, Isaac, are there any commissions owing? Because I'm struggling at the moment. I helped out someone, that needed help last week, and now I'm in the shit. Can you check? And you have to get back to me and say, nope, zero, dude. So, but I'm including myself in that. I've been unhealthy. I have been. I nearly died. And I've got the Zen cleanse protocol. Look, I always have my LifeWave. LifeWave was the first thing I did in January of 2022. When I was still 44 kilos, I put LifeWave patches on me.
Yeah.
It saved me. And I still wear them every freaking day. Anyway.
Yeah, no, tell us about LifeWave. I mean, go ahead, Santos. I have a code available with LifeWave too, bro. Go ahead if you want to talk about it. What does it do for people?
It grows stem cells. So look, right. So I'm still a skinny dude, right? But I don't eat a lot. I should be fasting today, but that smoothie I kind of felt like I was overeating yesterday.
Yeah.
And that was in the fridge this morning, and the coconut will go off, and I don't want to do that. So I've kind of blown this moon in Aries this month, right? But what was I saying?
You're all right. You're all right. I mean, you're not releasing anything else, so you're good.
I'm not what?
You're not doing any releasing of any secretions, so you're good. Still staying light. You're not eating dead food.
No, man. And purium, and guys, purium is enzyme rich, right? You know that. Need enzymes, people. Yesterday I went to Tuxtla, the capital of Mexico. I wish I didn't. Mercury retrograding. So I jump in my tracker and I drive, right? I've had a tracker here for 4 years now. I bought it 4 years ago. So anyway, the place where I had to go, there were people in tents, homeless. And I walked up to them and I said, hey, where are you from? And there's families and little children, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 4, 5, everywhere, in tents. And I'm shocked, and I'm like, where are you from? And I got down on my knees and sort of in a friendly pose. And the guy says, Venezuela. Because everyone's getting the hell out of it. I said, can I help you with a little bit of cash? And they nearly freaking cried, man. I gave 100 pesos. That's coins. But
Yeah.
but I learned something about the dark side of, you know, what's happening in the timeline of the sleepers. You know, every now and then you get a bolt, you know, like a shock from what you see on the streets in the slums of cities.
Yeah.
A jolt. That's the word I was looking for. Jolt. It jolts you. Like, that jolted me. I had to give them a little. I didn't have much money, 100 pesos, and then I had the last 100 pesos. I said, "Who? Tell me honestly, who mostly would benefit from this 100 pesos?" And they all pointed to the woman who had 3 children. So I went over to her and I gave her the 100 pesos. And she said, "Thank you very much." I said, "Buy fruit with it."
Please, just get some living food. Santos, brother, there's a couple testimonials I wanted to have come on, and you know one of them actually personally. Kevin Kirtland, he said that you guys had linked together. Yeah, okay, you know Kevin. Yeah, so he's about to come on. You guys share birthdays, actually. So
Yeah, he's the 24th of March, and so is Micah Sky.
awesome. So I'm going to have Kevin come on right now. Kevin's going to talk about, you know, whatever you two want to talk about together, as well as what he's loving on Purium, brother. He's on Purium as well, ordered from you. Absolutely loves everything. Kevin, go ahead and come on, brother. You can click request to join, or I just invited you, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, thanks for joining us, brother.
What's up, Santos?
Dude, boy, it's good to see you, man.
I know, man. I'm glad that you didn't like fully know that I was coming on, because it's been we haven't talked since our birthday, so it's kind of a little surprise. Yeah.
Awesome. Kevin, thanks for joining us, brother. Thank you. You've been on Purium for how long now, bro?
Yeah, I started following syncretism about 6 years ago, and I studied it, like Santos was saying, every day. I immediately was obsessed with wanting to know what he was saying, and it led to me asking for a birth chart, and he did my birth chart about 5 years ago to the day almost.
Nice.
And then I went up to San Francisco to see his first presentation when he was in San Francisco in Hayward, and it just changed my life, man. Like, he ended up going to Sacramento, and we did a presentation there. That's where I'm from. And then we went to Burbank later, and right before the lockdown. So it was a lot going on when Santos was here before he went to Mexico, you know. And so I was the guy that was like basically putting together his presentations in Sacramento and Burbank. And
Yeah. Hey, that one I did in Burbank. How many people were there?
Guys, you guys go ahead.
There was probably like 150 people, 200 people, something like that.
Okay, so what? Tell everyone what happened about how come that one's not on. Watch.
We lost like 40% of the audio. I was not in charge of the audio, and it was unrecoverable, and it was a shame, because everyone was so excited to be there. And that was right before, that was like what, February 2020, right before they locked everything down, and it was like right before the whole world changed, basically.
So tell me this: why didn't David release the 60% that he had available?
Because he didn't have the audio. He had like he had like 40% of the audio, but it was divided unequally throughout the whole thing. So he had to scrap it. It's just a shame, man, because I know you dream too, of that just miraculously coming back.
Yeah, but there may be gems in that 40%. It doesn't have to connect.
Yeah,
I mean,
true. Yeah.
For the sake of syncretism history, that's got to be released, dude.
I think it.
Can we and the audience, people listening right now, can we ask for that to happen? That was the best freaking presentation I've ever done. All these atoms.
It was amazing, man. Yeah.
Done.
It was amazing. Yeah, you know what I'll do is I haven't talked to David in a long time, and so what I'll do is I'll reach back out to him and I'll ask him, hey, can you just turn everything over to me so I can have
I've got
control of the audio and the video.
I've got rights in that as well.
Yeah.
We shook hands as brothers. I'm a third party to that, and I deserve that 40% at least.
As you said, as does everyone. Yeah.
And that's for anybody else who's hoarding interviews of mine, and there are hundreds of them. It's disgraceful. There's hundreds of people who I did 4 days of syncretism in Florence, and I specifically asked for a camera so that it would go up to YouTube. And 4 days in Florence, 2 days in Rome. I've never seen live day. I toured the UK. I did 14. Only 6 of those are online. Where are the others? The contracts stipulated. You know, I could have. They asked me, how much do you want to charge a ticket? This is Birmingham Truth Juice in 2013. And I said, I don't want to charge people. Just cover your costs and my accommodation, my flight. Just cover everything and we'll be good. I could have asked for fucking $100. But I'm not a greedy fuck.
Kevin,
yes,
I don't know if that's your audio in the background that's being a little bit muffled, bro. Sorry, guys. We just have very choppy audio right now. I don't know if someone's got something in the background or something like that. It was really choppy.
It's probably not mine, but
okay.
I just had the window open. Maybe that's better. I don't know.
Okay.
It'll probably be better now that I'm inside.
Yeah. Well, all right, guys. So anyways, really cool that you guys know one another. Kevin, when did you make a decision to hop on Purium and support Santos? You'd been following his syncretism for years, but when you're like, okay, he's doing Purium, I'm ready to
yeah.
When was this?
Well, like most of us, I was more or less, because I should say I'm a Virgo rising, right? And so the gut thing, the health kicked in with syncretism, me realizing that syncretism and health went hand in hand. And so you can look at everyone's chart, but basically I have, I have the moon and Mars conjunct in Taurus. And so early on when I was younger, I was always overeating, and it caught up with me into my 30s. And so I immediately gravitated towards wanted to go vegetarian. And so 7 years ago, that's when, right before I actually caught on to syncretism, I started that journey. But then when I saw Santos go through, his health struggles, I was like, well, I should start shadowing what he's doing to see if it could work for me. And so that's exactly what I did. He was promoting Zen cleanse, and then I did that. And I'll tell you right now, the Zen cleanse along with Purium, they should go hand in hand. They really, really should. But Zen cleanse was the first thing I did. And the step 1, but then the step 2, the liver cleanse, for me was beyond a game changer. Because, I was a big drinker back when I was in my 20s.
Now,
and
Sorry,
Go ahead.
continue. You mentioned the moon, Mars conjunction in Taurus. Maybe
Yeah.
that's leading to a little bit of gluttony for you. You said,
Oh
or
yeah, bro.
overeating.
Oh yeah, and it's square Jupiter, bro.
Oh
So I have this
wow, yeah,
overindulgent thing going on, dude, and then the moon and the Mars are both in the eighth house, so it's like, come on. It
yeah,
it was just I was the it's a very intense placement. So,
definitely.
but again, I had the power to transform it, you know,
Now you
to
mentioned Virgo
transmute.
rising too. Sorry,
Yeah.
Virgo rising that plays a part in your gut health. How? If you could share with everyone.
Well, just the meticulousness, like wanting attention to detail, right? And then Virgo rules the gut, so it's like you become like you want perfection, you want cleanliness always, and so it works perfect with doing health protocols, and then always wanting to do it. Like it's your rising sign is like the first thing that you identify as. So it's like for me, this will be lifelong, man. It's lifelong. But the Zen cleanse and then the purium, I didn't know purium until you came along, and you teamed up with Santos, and I was kind of skeptical at first, but then I was like, you know what, like I just want to simplify what I'm doing with how I'm eating. I'm getting bored with like cooking all the time. It just got to the point where can I find something that's simple, that's raw, and so I'm going on my third month now, and I'm in the gym. I'm lifting better than I ever have. You know, talk about being an Aries. The whole sidereal conversation. It's like, dude, I'm a fucking Aries. I'm not a fucking Pisces. And I love that the moon's in Aries right now because it's so spot on. Like you cannot deny. You can't tell me that I'm a Pisces, and I'm getting in arguments with people lately too. We could think that for the Mars being in Gemini, conjunct Jupiter, but it's like I can't believe that so many people deny tropical astrology. They're like, oh no, look up, uh, it's the moon is in Pisces. No, it's in Aquarius. No, it's like, come on. But yeah, back to Purium. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I'm the 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 parasite thing that you do in the beginning. I don't know. It should only be done twice a year, but I felt an immediate effect, and this was after all the other protocols I already did. I felt it immediately, where I was like, something's getting released here. You know, you have like gas that comes out, and you're like, okay, like something's getting released. You're muted. You're
Sorry. Tell
yeah.
us what was that cleansing portion like that first month on the parasite cleanse? What was that like?
Well, I had already done something similar. I had done a parasite food cleanse, which it basically you do the wormwood and you do the clove. So I had done that before, but you know, it was just so much easier because it was in a pill form, and so it was just easy, man. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna do the shakes. I'm gonna do the super aminos. I'm gonna do all that, and then I'm just gonna take this pill for, you know, the 10 days, break for 20, and then on at 10 again. It was simple. You're muted again.
What? Thank you. What energy difference did you feel before the parasite cleanse and afterwards, and as well as maintaining on the superfoods of the power shake and the super aminos, if you could?
So I actually want to say this too. So a lot of people who go on this journey, usually the last thing to do is to let go of the egg. And so for me, letting go of eggs was really, really hard. And so I have to say that with once I started the parasite, I realized, holy shit, like I don't want to eat eggs anymore.
Mm.
That for whatever reason, everything that Purium's giving me, and I'm realizing that maybe the eating the egg was creating a parasitic environment in me. But once once I did that parasite portion in the beginning, and now that I'm on the month 3, dude, I'm not buying eggs ever again, man. I no way. But I'm telling you, that's one of the hardest things to let go of for a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that'll stick to vegetarian because they want to keep eating that egg, because the egg does give you a lot. But it creates this acidic environment in you, a parasitic environment inside your gut. I would say a gaseous environment inside your gut.
How would you compare the super aminos in protein to eggs?
Well, I just asked you a question recently. I wanted to know exactly what it is. It's concentrated, dehydrated, non-soy legumes.
Yeah.
Right, dude. I take this super amino, and it's like I've taken all kinds of supplements throughout my years, working out and whatnot. This is way up there, and it's clean. Like the strength that I feel, the muscle mass I've gained from this is honestly, I was surprised. I still am surprised. You're muted. You're muted again.
I realized it's me that's doing the muffling for whatever reason. I'm the one doing the muffling. But how many aminos do you take a day?
10 to 15. On workout days, I'll do 15, and then usually it's 10 on off workout days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the workout days, you need that extra 5.
It's easy to pop. It's easy to pop 10 before you go work out, and then take 5 post workout. And I like to take it during the day. You don't want to take it at night because it. Yeah.
Stay lit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Love it, bro. Love it.
Yeah.
What else? What else do you like about purium outside of the aminos and all that?
I mean, I just like the simplicity of it. I just like having my 3 shakes a day. And see, what I do is I do like these super shakes where, being Aries, I have this potassium phosphate deficiency, and so I have to have a lot of bananas.
Yeah, a lot of potassium.
Yeah. So what I do is I mix in bananas with every smoothie that I make. And so
brilliant.
So I usually, the berries, bananas, avocado, I mix it all together. So it's like 3 super smoothies a day. And that's what I like about it. That it's like, I really don't need anything else. I'll have like watermelon, and I'll have like papaya. Almost honestly exactly what Santos shows in his fridge. Dude, it's like
literally the same stuff.
I'm literally eating the same food. I'm eating the same stuff. And I don't need anything else. And I'm blown away. And like, I'll have potatoes here once in a while, and I'll be like, it messes with my system, and I'm like, it's too starchy, it's too dense, and I'm like, I don't even really need that. It's more of just a craving that you're holding on to.
That's it, bro. That's all that it is. What are you gonna say, Santos?
Yeah, look, whatever stage you're at, as long as it doesn't involve the sucker creature and blood. It's also biblical. So what that means, if blood, eating of blood is prohibited in the Bible, according to the Jewish system, then that means all flesh is prohibited, because it all has. How can it be? It's still stained with blood. Not every drop of blood is flesh. You can buy a steak and you'll see blood in there. It's a blood addiction. It's bad.
But you know what? It's so confronting when you try to explain that to people who are still consuming meat. They turn their head, and they don't want to hear it, because I think there's so much truth in what Santos just said that they just can't handle it. But we all ate meat for years. I mean, come on, it's not like we never ate meat.
It's because our sins are presented to us when that kind of language is spoken to us, right? Your sins are presented to you, and the language sounds like a sword. and it's a sword through your soul. And so your soul's like, oh shit, I'm guilty, you know, and you're like, oh, how do I react to this? And so, you know, people who are closed off to it initially, I just say to them, I'm like, look, I was there too. You know, we all have our journey, but the
Exactly.
problem is not falling. It's doing better once we realize that we can. Once you realize that you don't need to take life to thrive, for you to live as a human and succeed and do everything that you want to do as a man and as a woman, you know, it's just a matter of helping people understand that, like, look, guys, we were all raised in this carcass-loving, carnivorous society, and we're all being reawoken back to the truth of Garden of Eden. And I thank Santos for helping us awaken to that truth. I thank Purium as well for helping be food for all of us to consume and be turned back onto the Garden of Eden. And I'm grateful that it's helped your vegan journey, Kevin.
Oh man, and it like I said, this is just the next level. It's like I feel like it'll take people a while to feel like they can fully survive off something like this, and it is a journey. It's not like it's not easy to let go of your old habits. It takes years. It really does. It takes years.
Yep.
And I think it's hard for people to wrap their minds around it. You know, I tell people in my daily jobs that I see in passing, and I tell them what I'm doing, and they're like, "Oh, you're one of those." You know, it's like that. And so people like to separate because they don't understand, and they don't understand how it's possible. So they kind of, again, it's like they're turning away from it.
Yeah.
And then you just have to like let it go a bit.
Own it though. You know, it's like, yeah, I am one of those, you know? Like, yeah, I am being the change in the world that I want to see. Abso-fucking-lutely, I am one of those, and I'm loving every single second of it, you know?
But certain people, man, they're just going to just do their thing. Like,
you know,
they're just going to do their thing.
You can't say the right thing to the wrong person, brother, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. It's okay. You know, some people are just meant to see you shine in this lifetime, and they'll remember you in 10 lifetimes from now. Whatever that is, you know. But yeah, Kevin, I don't know if you want to say anything else to Santos, bro.
No, I love what you guys were hitting on earlier about sidereal and tropical. I just find it the more I understand astrology, the more I really just understand the frequency exchange of what it is between signs and elements. And it's remarkable. Like all you have to do is just listen to me, listen to Santos, and listen to Isaac. Be like, all of these guys are fire signs. They're throwing fire frequency at you. And if you can't see that, you know, there's difference, right? Isaac's Aquarius rising, Santos is Leo rising, I'm Virgo rising. But it's like I have 3 placements in Aries. It's like my mental my Mercury is Aries. It's fucking fire, right? It's like, holy, I'm gonna give it to you. And when people like to call me a Pisces, like, dude, are you insane? It can't be both. I'm at the point now where I'm like, it literally is false teaching. Like I don't understand how people don't see it.
It's penetrating to the physical body.
Exactly.
And I loved what you mentioned as well about you being a Virgo rising and how it rules your gut and how much, you know, plays a part in your gut health, bro.
It's, if anyone knows, and I know they're Virgo risings too. You can't say no. That person, 100% Virgo rising. You know, 100%. That person is details.
Yeah.
To the point of being boring. Santos, when you did my chart, you said that. He's like, Virgo risings can be pedantic. It's so true. Like, it's kind of a curse. Where it's like you point stuff out that people would be like, I don't what. So that's what's so beautiful about it all, man. We're all like just innately, divinely different. And it's proven with tropical astrology. Sidereal, 23 degrees. You want to? I don't understand why people like to deny what's right in front of them. Like literally, you're denying like your being, and they're because like, no, look up, look up. That's what it is. No, how about right here? Look in the mirror. But I guess if people don't study enough, they don't study enough. Like, come on, man. I studied Santos like religiously. I'm not lying, because he was. I felt like I was watching, and this goes to me having the same birthday as him. Like, there's something about that where I was like, I was listening to an older version of myself. Like, everything that he was saying, I was like, man, there. And my grandma, my maternal grandma, she had my same birthday. It was that same feeling. You felt like it's like your twin, like you're watching your older self speak to you. And again, you can't deny that. It's like that anyone who has the same birthday as someone, like twins, for instance, they'll say the same shit. They're like, you're born on the same day, but that's even more so because, you know, you're literally born within minutes of each other.
Yeah. I love your guys' connection. And, you know, honestly, we're all reflections of one another, the three of us. You know, you're Virgo rising. I got Mercury in Virgo. I'm Leo sun. Santos Leo rising. You guys are both Leo Aries suns. It's all aligned. You know, everything out here that we see in the physical world is a reflection of what's going on in here. And a reflection of what's upstairs the moment we were born as well. That snapshot, that screenshot. Thanks to Santos teaching us all that. Thank you for coming on, Kevin. I really appreciate you, bro.
Dude, this was great, man. I'm happy to be here, dude. This was like it's like a going back in time for me, because it really has changed my life, kind of going down this road. And sometimes it's with the way the world is, it's easy to get off track mentally and get trapped in, like, you know, what's going on in the world, and realize that you know, geopolitics can really trap you, man.
Yeah.
It can really trap you and get in that spin and forget about, well, this what's taught here, it is separate. It's not what's taught.
That's what matters too.
Yeah,
it's literal,
and it's what makes me feel the best. It's what makes me feel the most alive. Like when I, like, again, you look at Santos' chart. He was talking about how his Mars and North Node are in the 12th house. I have my Mars and North Node in the 8th house, and it's similar, right? Where it's like you want to uncover. It's like a
the deep hidden things.
Yeah, deep hidden things, and like there's a soul mission. Like I feel like I'm my best self when I'm connected with gentlemen like you, and we're on the same. Because, dude, I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of people in this world. I do bartending all over LA. A lot of people just, they're not there, man. Like, and that's nothing wrong with that. But
it's their journey.
Just meant man.
To see you shine along the way, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Santos, you were going to say something. You were holding the book up.
Yeah. Micah Sky shares the same birthday as Kevin and I.
Yeah.
So I met both of them. Kevin, well, we hung out in Sacramento. How many places did we hang out at?
We in Hayward, where you did your presentation. We went across the bay to on the other side the next day, and then Sacramento and Burbank. Like 3 or 4 different occasions.
4, and then you drove me to the airport twice.
Yeah, I drove. I think I drove you to the airport. I did drive you to the airport twice. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I did.
So before, in February, on the around about the 15th of February, when I met my guy as well.
Yeah, because he came to LA at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I went to his presentation, and he massaged my left arm because it still had some things playing for all my life. He massaged, not cry. He made me cry.
Yeah.
I was the only one who cried out of all
The audio's breaking up, brother Santos. The audio's breaking up. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Anyway, yeah. So Micah Sky treated me, and that was beautiful. That was February, and that's when you took me to the airport.
Yeah, like I remember that day because I had to work that night and I could have gone. Now I'm looking back, I wish I would have gone because I would have met Micah and then realized that we were all March 24th. That would have been cool but I've since talked to him and stuff on Facebook and all that. So, but yeah, it's
and people should know that you're the guy got me the tinfoil hat Eddie Bravo.
Yeah. That was a really
you lined
special
up that
day.
show, Kevin?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Well, me and David, who are the guys that produced the All Is a Tomb thing in Burbank, we were like, dude, Santos is here. We gotta get him on something. And then he brought up, like get him on a show or something. And then we're like, tinfoil hat, Eddie Bravo, he lives here. And then we're like, okay, what do we do? So me and him like brainstormed, like, let's go down to his dojo downtown. And we had to go down there coldly. He didn't know us. We walked into one of his classes. He doesn't know who we are, and we're like, "Hey, man, this is really weird, but Santos is here. I know that you guys haven't met yet, but is it possible? Would you want to like do a show while he's here?" And immediately Eddie was like, "Yeah, dude, are you kidding me?" And he's like, "I'll set it up with tinfoil hat." And we're like, "Okay." And then the rest is history. And like that whole day was amazing, man. Being in that room, like it was. I mean, the clips that come from that are
still going viral.
Yeah,
millions of views still going viral from that one interview.
It's so cool because I'm like, man, that's awesome. I was in that room, like right behind that camera. It was so cool being there. Because all those guys were like getting blown away. I'm like, oh yeah, like this is,
yeah.
It was just so fun, man. Like I think back to that,
yeah.
like that was like the week before, 2 weeks before they locked everything down. It was so bizarre that it all happened right before that.
Wow, that's wild. Grateful it happened though.
What's up, Santos?
I met Killer Priest as well through.
I was there for that one. Yeah.
Another follower of. He hooked me up. He took me to the studio, and Killer Priest's producer is Adrian AD, and he'd already been. I mean, he was syncretist from 10 years prior.
AD was so cool, man. Like you just know when you meet someone, he's like he got it. Like he was. And that song that your son did with Killer Priest is awesome. Like that, the fact that they got to produce a song together, that was cool.
That's dope.
My son the lyrics to the second half of that song. The lyrics. I'll tell you the lyrics. Here we go. Would you like to? I should share the screen.
Oh.
No?
Yeah. Same shit, different moon. Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Same shit, different moon. This is deja vu. Till the noon, mixed in tunes. Shit is Dela Wood. I'm off the radar. Oh shit, then over the moon. So we ran like clouds over the heavens and flew. We're speaking basic instructions, motherfucker. When we bust shit, forgive us, Lord, for the shit, Lord, because in the end they I've destroyed. I see the second crushing these lovers of consumption, and the way that men that bow down to false prophet and profit from false promise, men indebted forever to men that control cheddar. They rolled the old gem, Tartaria. Now they souls they hold ever. Sold their bold letters to gold, a bold arrow. Instead of revolts, settle for pleasure and cheap treasures. Governments and rules that fed us fake benefits, embezzling the bread of, of benevolent peasants with certificate rules, wicked tools. My words are tools, and schools all screwed up. Our history is bullshit. Fools before they grew. The cash rules everything around young men and kids. Tell them that we reign like clouds over the heavens. I mean, that sums up everything in sovereignty over the years. In a few words.
My words are a mystery to fools. I like that line because come on, that's mysticism is people don't, it's like you got to have the ears to hear.
Hey guys, get on to my please subscribe to my music channel. There it is. Look. Okay. I don't understand why I've only got 360 subscribers. I mean, really don't get it. There's so much good content on here. There's so much amazing content.
Santos,
and I've included.
do you have another app open in the background, bro? Because all the muffling is coming from your speaker. I know that it's yours. It's not mine or Kevin's. There may be another app in the background on your phone that's open that's causing it to be muffled. Because your microphone is just crazy. If you want to, Santos, you can exit out and just come back on the live if you want to. I mean, I'll still be here.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and exit out and then just request to join again. Just close the app. Yo, Kevin.
Yo, bro.
Dude, I didn't know that whole story. That's dope.
Yeah. I mean, not everyone's gonna know all that, but
no.
that's when I found out he was when doing that presentation in San Francisco, like I had to clear all my schedule to do that, and there wasn't that many people either. I was surprised when he did that first presentation. But the people that I met there, I'm still friends with now today. It was an amazing time going up there and doing that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And you were in the studio too, bro. The fact that you were in that studio.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I myself, I mean, I watched countless videos of Eddie Bravo on Joe Rogan, them debating flat Earth and all that, and I was just like, man, Eddie gets it, and like to meet him and like be there, like he was just like such a like down to earth guy, and the rest of them too. It was, yeah, that was a really cool time, man. Like it was a really cool time when Santos was in LA.
I'm trying to get Santos back on here somehow.
Yeah, Joe pretends like he doesn't know, but he knows. He 100%. I just tried watching his comedy special, and I couldn't get through it because I'm like, man, he plays to the masses still, Joe Rogan.
For sure he does. Sad too, Leo sun sign. He's keeping on that performance hat.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
But I think that's, again, this goes back to like Santos was talking about sextiles and trines.
Yeah.
Dude, in friendships and people you like listening to, I believe it's it's true as well online. It's like a lot of the guys that I listen to are Geminis. I can stay up with them. And it's the same thing. Like the Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius, even like Aries, that for some reason I'll stick with them, and I won't ditch them.
I love it. I just told Santos to click request to join again. Are you able to see who's watching, Kevin, on your end? No, you're not. Okay.
No, don't think so. Oh yeah. No, he's not on there.
Maybe he's restarting his phone or something.
Well, I mean, it's been 2.5 hours.
Has been 2 hours. We were going to have one more guy, Alex, come on and share his testimony with Santos as well. I wanted to get him on here with Santos for a moment. If he still can.
Yeah, Geminis are intelligent. They're ruled by Mercury, and so it's that messenger.
Yeah, go ahead and just rip to everyone real quick, bro.
They're very quick. The Geminis. See, I'm ruled by Mercury. That my chart ruler is Mercury, so I'm very mercurial. So that's why I'm always friends with Geminis, because the mental rapport going on with me and them, forget about it. Two of my neighbors are Geminis, and it's like every time I see them, it's like, oh, we lost it.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you froze.
I was just texting. I was texting Santos.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was just saying, like the mental rapport for me in my life, being an Aries and Geminis, is like every time I'm like, oh, you're a Gemini, and then it's immediate. It's noticed right away. And
you have Gemini where?
Gemini's my midheaven.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So,
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So me and Santos both have the Gemini in midheaven. So, or the midheaven in Gemini. And so it's the same kind of career, multiple things going on all the time.
Yeah. I see that. That two-sidedness of your skills.
Yeah, but being like multi-talented, multitasking all the time, like wanting to have juggling careers all the time. Yeah, dude, and I meet other people that have that same placement, and it's the same, man. It's the same.
It is. It really is. You know what, bro? Kevin, while you're on here too, bro, I'm just gonna invite Alex on here to share his story too.
Dude, do it.
So Alex actually, okay. So Alex bought the transformation through Santos's link as well. He's been on the transformation, I think, about 6 months or so. There we go. What up, Alex?
Hey, man. What's up, guys?
And good seeing you.
How you doing, man?
What's up, Alex?
Just give me a sec. I gotta flip my camera.
Sure. Go ahead and get yourself arranged, bro. Go ahead.
Okay,
Santos
what's up, man?
text me
How
back.
you guys
He's gonna
doing?
get back on here.
No problem, man. Nice to see you. Nice to tag along, man. I'm enjoying this conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. Alex,
and that was
I know. Is it Alexandre or Alexander?
It's Alexander.
Alexander. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, like the great.
Now, you've been on Purium for how long, brother?
I've been on Purium since February.
Oh, nice.
What made you want to support Santos and try everything out?
Well, actually, I was feeling sick, man. I noticed I was full of parasites and inflammation. My stomach was I couldn't digest properly, and I was full of eczema and stuff. I could barely wear shoes for 8 hours and stuff. I need to be barefoot, so I wanted to attack at the source. So I knew the source was the gut. So I'm like, perfect, man. Let's get on ULT, and thanks to you and Santos. Well, I saw you guys on the podcast, and I'm like, I got to give this a try. And it was the best choice I've ever made. Yeah, and the second thing I wanted to talk about also is I've been microdosing psilocybin for over 6 years to help myself with depression, anxiety, and mental health and learning and all that stuff. And I finally just quit in March thanks to Pineal Clear. Pineal Clear has been freaking great, and thanks to that, I could stop consuming and take control of my mind again. So yeah, I wanted to mention that, man, because that's very good for anybody who wants to change their addictions to something good. Yeah.
So, can I ask you a question about that, Alex?
Yeah.
So it's interesting you say that, because 6 years ago, I went on the psilocybin journey as well. I grew my own in my kitchen. I still have them. I still microdose, but now
Nice.
I don't do it as much because I don't find a need for it. Like it kind of goes away. Like once in a while I'll do it, but I think it's like something you have to go through to trigger an awakening and figure out what's really going on, you know? And like you said, the gut.
Absolutely, man. I totally agree with you because I was going through the same thing. I grew my own, and on the path of microdosing, I started to realize, well, I got to change my nutrition. I got to eat better food, and so that's what I did. I got onto USP. Now I'm raw vegan, and everything's just flowing with the source. I got goosebumps 11 hours a day, and I feel freaking great. So it's like I don't need to like because I'm clear and I can see through people's lies. I feel them right away, and I just walk away because sometimes you got to walk away from stuff, you know, how people are. But yeah, man, it's really been working out, and I love it. I still microdose sometimes just
Hey,
to
Isaac, you're muted.
Sorry.
I'm creative.
Alex, would you say that Pineal Clear is helping you, see through people's lies?
Absolutely, man, and it's so efficient that in March this year I had to leave my work. I was an assistant manager at a Loblaws and organic products, and I was just sick and tired. My boss is like, "Oh, you're looking at the dates?" I'm like, "No, I'm looking at the products. I'm looking at the modified, engineered stuff you have in here." And the people that I was working with, they would step into